Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, yesterday we were talking about Power BI service. If you wanted to deploy a report or if you wanted to work with the Power BI service, you have to have a private email IDs. So, you need to have a private email IDs. Using that, you should be able to register first, then you should be able to use that later. Clear? So you have to have the private email IDs means gmail.com, yahoo.com, live.com, outlook.com will not work. You have to have private email IDs. So what are the topics that we are going to be covering as part of Power BI topics? Create a Power BI service account and log into the Power BI service and create a data sets and deploy the data sets first and create a multiple reports in Power BI service by multiple developers. I create a data set and you as a developer can create a report. I as a developer can create a report and one more guy as a developer can create a report, right? So one data set can be consumed by many developers. But who's the guy who's going to be working on the data set? People who know DAX very well, people who know data modeling very well, people who know Power Query, ETL transformations very well. So data set is nothing but what? Data set is nothing but here we're talking about transformation, transformed data, as well as we're talking about DAX and data modeling data. So we create a data sets first, we export. Then after that, what we do, we create a reports. So after that, we're going to be going for a dashboards. Clear? So this is the path. So how to create a dashboard using a Power BI service only. Okay. So how to create a data set and reports, we can use Power BI desktop, but dashboards we can use Power BI, service. Refresh the data or schedule the refresh. But sometimes what normally we do is that we always we always get the data. We click on refresh button in Power BI desktop. But once you publish the data set, every time manually going and clicking on the refresh button is always bad. Why are we going to be refreshing? Because the source data may change. A can become a B can become a C. So when the data changes A to B, B to C, then definitely somebody has to refresh it, right? If somebody wanted to refresh it, definitely we will be able to Amazon sales report, new something we have, right? Data set. What data set we have created this other day? We have created a data set called D drive demos folder deployment. We have created a data set. Let me double click on open this. Simply, you should be able to double click on this. You can open, the Power BI software. Clear? So if you wanted to refresh, so instead of refreshing, you should be able to schedule the data set. Now understand all the subfolders inside the workspace. Whenever you create a workspace, you will be able to see different folders, right? So one is called data set, one is called dashboard, one is called reports. We will understand subfolders. So and team collaboration. So how to work with different teams because Power BI means it is not a single guy who's going to be working on the reports. You will have a team, so team will be there. So team is always having 3 to 4 or 5 to 6 guys are going to be there. So you have a team lead here and there's a team lead. Then under that there is a SSE, senior software engineer. Okay, then you have one more guy. This is called the senior software engineer like that. You have one more guy called senior software engineer. So below that, you may be having a software engineer. So this is your role. You're a software engineer. So what is the team size? One, two, three, four, five. What is the team size? Five. You guys are having 3 to 4 years of experience, and these guys are having, let us say 5 to 7 or 8 years of experience, and these guys are TL is having greater than 8 years of experience. So TL is reporting to assistant manager AM. Okay. So AM is reporting to M. M means manager. So manager and AM, they'll have multiple reports, but your team size always starts with the TL only, because assistant manager and manager will have a lot of couple of projects. But what is your team says? Your team says is always coming from where? TL, senior software engineer, and blah blah blah. So people would ask you, do you have client interaction? So you can tell them that I'm a junior developer. I have 3 years or 3.5 years or around 4 years of experience. I don't much interact with my client. So I always talk to my senior. So my senior could be this guy, or I'll talk to my TL if I have any clarification. But in the team meetings, my TL is going to be, interacting with my client. So people may ask you in the interviews, do you have interaction with the client? You can say, no, I don't have anything, right? So what is the daily activities that you get it? And, who's going to be assigning the tasks? And always a team lead is going to be assigning the task. How? How means he's going to be sending an email, or he will send a tasks in the Excel sheet in the emails. So that is how you're going to be getting the data and everything. So people would ask you team size. When the team size is bigger, then how do you collaborate? So somebody, at least one or two guys who are working on the data sets, remaining people are going to be working on the reports. Clear? So create a workspace, add a member to the workspace, okay, and assign different roles to the members or workspaces, a developer. So these are the team collaboration. Then share the reports and dashboards to the end user, because end of the day we are creators. So we are creators, but end user is somebody else. So we have James Cameron is a creator of the movie, but end users, we are the end users. So we are going to be watching the movie, right? So end of the day, end user is who's watching the movie is the end user. Who's the creator? Technically creator is James Cameron. Clear? So in Bahubali movie, creator is Rajamouli. He's a creator, but who's the end user? You and me is the end user to watch that movie, right? So there is end user who needs the report, that is a manager, and we are the creator. So end user is so people who wanted to view the reports, managers, CEOs, all these guys. So we are going to be creating a data sets. So on top of that, we are going to be creating a reports, and on top of that, we are going to be giving the dashboards. So what is that the end user need? End user does not need your data set. What he understands, he needs either a report or he needs either a dashboard. So these are the two things that you have to share it to this guy. Okay. So how you're going to be sharing? Because of the Power BI service URL, you have to give using this URL. Using this URL, this guy can easily get into this Power BI service, a cloud server, and he can download the report, or he can view the report online. Online report he can see, or he should be able to download the report, or we can also schedule a report. So online he can see the report, www dot app.powerba.com. He can go to his URL and click on workspace, and he can see the report online, or he can also download the report in PDF format or Excel format, however he needs it, or he should be able to get the report in the email. So all these are called as how the delivery of the reports are going to be happening, how the delivery or the reports can be happening. So either the end user can see the movie online, you can download the movie to your local desktop, or you can also get an email notification saying that the movie is already, available. So watch the movie, or you can, give the report to the email so that the people can easily, get the report in their email. So lot of, delivery channels. These are called subscriptions. We can create a subscriptions so that the delivery is also can happen to the end user. One is online. The second one option is you can download from online. The third option is you are going to be scheduling a report every month end. I supposed to get a sales report as a manager. I'll give a request to you. What is the request? Every month end I need to get a report automatically to my email box. So my email ID is bhaskarjogi at amazon.com, something like that. Okay, share the report. So how you're going to be sharing the report? There are multiple ways. These are the online sharing, download, email. So apply row level security. So this is also very interesting topic, important topic that we're going to be learning next 1 week. Yeah, am I clear, guys? Okay. Now, uh, today Let us understand. We knew what is a Power BI service and all. We need not worry. It is a Azure cloud-based server to share and deploy the reports. So to whom we are going to be sharing? One side we are a creator. We are directors of the movie, right? We are going to be creating a movie, not the movie here. We're going to be creating a report. We are going to be creating a report. The other side, people are watching the movie. So who are they? They are called end users. So who's going to be watching your reports and everything, viewing the reports? The CEO of the company, managers, officers, all those guys. Clear? So end of the day, we are working for the audience, right? So who's the audience? Audience is the end users. For them, we are creating reports and we are deploying. So how the deployment is going to be happening in the Azure cloud-based server. So 90% of the time we are going to be using this, but you can also create on-premise server that is called Power BI report server. So Power BI report server is an on-premise server, but we are not going to be using that. We are going to be using Power BI service, which is a rental server, cloud-based means online rental server. You have to use it and put your reports. But definitely when you say rental, you have to make money, right? You have to pay every month subscription amount, right? So there are licenses that you need to talk about. If you wanted to buy licenses, Microsoft Power BI desktop is free. Power BI service is a rental server. It is not free. You have to buy licenses. There are two types of licenses that you are going to be talking about. One kind of a license is called one kind of a license is called a Power BI Pro license. The second license is called as a Power BI Premium license. Clear? So these are the two types of licenses that you have to procure. First 2 months is free. So you can deploy the report today. You can deploy the report today. First 2 months is free for everybody, but next month onwards, you have to go in for either Power BI Pro or Power BI Premium. If you go in for a Power BI, Pro, it is for the small teams. Per user per month $10. $10 means approximately in Indian currency it is rupees 720 per month per user. So USD level, so you have to make $10 per user per month. Clear? So what is the data set you can have it? Maximum 1 GB data it can store. Where in your Power BI rental server, how much of a data we can store? Maximum 1 GB data we can store. Not more than that. And if you have a small teams, team size could be 10-20 people. For example, we have goonlinetrainings.com. What is my data? My data is in maximum every month I get 5 MB, 10 MB of data. 1 year of data is 60 MB of data. 10 years of data will be 1 GB of data, right? So for me, Power BI Pro is sufficient. So we have 10 people, right? So 10 into so 10 it 720 rupees, into we have 10 people. So I am ready to pay 7,200 rupees per month for my team. So every month I'll be paying 7,200 rupees so that I can see my reports and my complete team can see the reports, and all the reports are online. My data is approximately, every month 500 data. So approximately every annum data is 50 MB of data, not more than that. Okay. So for a small team like me, I can go in for the Power BI Pro. So per month, I am going to pay how much? $10 USD. Okay. It is not Canadian dollars, it is American dollars. So that is what you need to understand. If you have bigger teams, definitely we are going to be using a Power BI Premium. So you can have, if you have thousands of users, think about Microsoft, think about Amazon.com, think about, some more companies. So they have to pay $5,000. $5,000 is not a simple amount. It is a bigger amount for the thousand. It is not for the time based. It is for the number of users. Clear? So $5,000 or more than that, they need to make a single payment, and 10 GB of data set it can store. If you wanted to get the data from this, you can store this one and refresh, you know, 8 times refresh per day. For example, if the data is getting changed in the source level, every time I have to refresh the data, right? So 8 times refresh per day, 48 times refresh per day. So for the Power BI premium licenses, clear? So if you wanted to get either this license or this license, you have to register. So register, you have to go to this. For the deploying purpose, we are going to be using this. Clear? So if you wanted to register, so you need to go to this Power BI Microsoft.com. So you need to have the email IDs. Which email IDs you should have? You have to have a separate email IDs. Okay, like this. Already have registered this. Now I wanted to register these email IDs. Now I wanted to give it to you today. So how to do that? So simply we have to go to register. You have to go to powerbi.microsoft.com. The same thing I told you, powerbi.microsoft.com to register. So let me go and register a new guy. So if you wanted to go to Amazon first time, you register or you don't register. If you don't register, you will not be able to buy products. If you go to any company, you have to register first. So that is what is called this. So you have to go here, copy this URL and go to Chrome or Edge. So this is what is called Edge, right? So this is Edge, one more browser from the Microsoft. Go here. So Power BI Microsoft.com, when you go here, it is telling me buy now. So or start free. What is that you would like to have it? So buy now, or you can start for the free. So you will be able to get lot of information. You should be able to see, get started with Power BI and download the Power BI desktop. Lot of things you should be able to get it. Clear? So when you click on this, you will be able to see two licenses. Okay. So what are the two licenses that we're going to be seeing? Start for the free. Okay. Click on this. So step number one, you go to this user and click on what? Click on start free. So that is what you need to click on. So I'm giving the steps. Now you go, you come down. Now you can understand two things here. One is called Power BI Pro. The second one is called Power BI Premium. So these are the licenses we're talking about. Clear? So will you be buying Power BI Premium? It is costly. It is costly. So this is not the one I'm going to be using. So this is the one I'm going to be using. So initially 2 months it is a free. Initially 2 months it is free. So you have to click on this Power BI, this one. Clear, guys? So now you need to click on this. Okay. So click on this Power BI Pro. Okay. Now Power BI Pro, again, buy now or try free. Buy now is I don't want to try for free. I have already tried. I would like to directly go and buy because I know about Microsoft and everything. I don't want to do it. When you say try for free, first 2 months will be free. Clear? So now you click on the try free button. Click on the try free button. So now I wanted to get. Thank you for choosing Microsoft Power BI. Now already have registered this. Okay, already I have registered this. I wanted to log out. So let me go to get started. So click on next. I would like to log out. Okay. If I wanted to log out, so definitely you should be able to go here and say sign out this first. Okay. John Kennedy is the name I have given. This is the user ID I have registered. I should be able to go out and do it. So somebody is asking me, what is the question for MacBook? What do I do? It is a work for Mac. Yeah, anything because it is a Chrome, right? We are not connecting to Mac. We are connecting to Internet Explorer. So it is going to work for the MacBook also, right? So what we need to do, I need to log out. So you signed out and let me close this. Let me again, go in for try for free. Okay. Now this time it is asking me give me your new email ID. I have registered these two already. Okay. Now start free. You have to go to Power BI, Pro. Power BI Pro licenses. Here we buy now. That is one option we got it. Or one more option we got try free. Right? We click on that try free. So try free, that is what we clicked on. You have to go to this. What are we doing? We would like to register. What? These are the email IDs I wanted to register. So what is the email ID? So go onlinetrainings.com. If you have any other email ID, for example, you may be working for some other institution, some small company, they will give you one email ID so that you can use it. Copy this email ID and simply you go there and paste it. Okay. So PBA user one go online trainings.com. So this user is going to be registering with the Microsoft Power BI. Click on next. Then it is asking me what kind of a email it is. It is I got from the organization or it is my personal. When you say personal and click next, it will go to the again first page. See now, it is going to go to the first page. So don't go that. Don't do that. So always click on next. You can tell them that. You can tell them that you got it from my organization. So click next. If you click on this, you will go to the first page again. So don't choose this. Click next. It is asking what is your name. I'll say uh, Akhil. Okay. Say some Akhil Ram. So from India or wherever you from. Okay. So you should be able to give your phone number. Okay. So I wanted to give some phone number so that you should be able to, work with this. So I wanted to give some 91210, one of my friends' number I'm giving. So 84, some number, something like this, 227, something like this I'm going to be giving. And create a password. We'll create one password so that you people can use it. You can give this password. Okay. So India at the rate 12. So India small letters at the rate 12. India at the rate 12. And verification code. Okay, you will be able to get to this email ID. So I wanted to go to my email ID. So to go to my email ID, I have to go here, right? If you wanted to open Gmail, you need to have a gmail.com. I wanted to open this, I have to go to this email ID. I will get a, you know, goonlinetrainings.com web mail. Okay. So what is the email ID? I wanted to have it. I wanted to use this email ID and go into this. You have to say Bhaskar Jogi and gmail.com and you give the password. So what is the password? Password is India at the rate 12. I will be able to log into my, email ID. I directly go to, manage your inbox. Okay. So why should I go here? Where is the inbox? I should be able to go here. There's big circus. How to use it here? So open, yeah. So I'm able to get the code here. So what is the code? I'm able to get it. So Power BI is sending me 824925. All these steps you need not do. 824925. So I go here. The Power BI code 824925, right? 4925. So I would like to personalize and click on this and still password entered is not matching. India at the rate 12 and find, click on the next button. Okay. So Power BI user one name is called Akhil Ram. I have given name as what? Akhil Ram. So you will be able to see a name called Akhil Ram here. A name called what? Akhil Ram here. So it is going to create. Thanks for creating your account. So save this and confirm details. Okay. So It is done. Okay. Now you should be able to use this guy and to work with. To work with what? If you wanted to deploy tomorrow, so how to deploy it? First of all, you need to create one report or you need to create one data set. Okay. So this is the data set I have created. Now this data set I wanted to publish. Now I have registered. So who registered? So Akhil Ram is registered. This guy is registered. Now this guy knows DAX very well. So he will be creating a data set. So what data set? Data set means power query steps plus what? Power pivot steps. Power query steps and plus power pivot steps. Power pivot includes a DAX and blah blah blah. When you know these very well, this guy Akhil Ram is the guy who has created the data set and is going to be giving a permission. He is going to be deploying and he got the permission to deploy also because just now he registered. Now after creating, he has to open this and it is only having the data sets. The other day we have created the data sets. Everything is properly there. Now he has to deploy. In order to deploy, if you see carefully, it is connected to under Bhaskar Jogi. It is connected under Bhaskar Jogi, but this I have to sign it out. I need to sign it out. This time, the data set which we have created, I wanted to deploy under this guy name. Who's the guy? Akhil Ram. Just now we have registered. So take this user, copy, and you should be able to close this. Now let me close this. And this time I have to go here and give PBI user one continue because we have registered this guy. So it is going to be opening, sign into your account. So PBI user or PBI Bhaskar. PBI user, just now we have registered. The password we knew, India @12. India, all of them are small letters. Okay, this is the password, right? So you should be able to use this. All of them are small letters. India @12. So that is the one I have given. Now let me close this. So India @1, sign in. Okay. As soon as you sign in, it will ask you skip. It is going to be asking a lot of other things and skip for now. 14 days. I don't want to do anything now. Let me skip for now. And when you skip, it is going to be disappearing. Now see Akhil Ram here. Have you seen this? Okay. So Akhil Ram is now connected. Already we have registered. If you don't register, you will not be able to do the sign in like this. Registering is only one time. So once you do that, Akhil Ram is available. So Akhil Ram wanted to, create some reports, or Akhil Ram wanted to do some circus, or Akhil Ram wanted to create a data set. Now it is already saved. Now click on publish. Now, do you want to save your changes? Yes. Now you have to create a workspace. So now Akhil Ram has to go to the Power BI service. So once you have registered, what URL we are going to be using? We are going to be using http app.powerbi.com to deploy. So let me go here and create a workspace. Go here. Okay. So now who's going to be logging in? Is user one. So sign in or sign in. Now the new user name is called Power BI user one is going to be signing in because I would like to create a workspace now. So India is the password. Okay. India is the password. So skip blah 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 now and save it. So stay signed in yes. So Power BI user one is going to be logged in. Now his name is Akhil. Now I would like to go as Akhil and create a workspace. Create a workspace. Click on this. Now upgrade to Power BI Pro. Not now because they're already starting the business. Why? Because I don't want to buy anything now. So simply, I would like to create a workspace. So try free and 60 days. I told you, right? 60 days is left because just now we have created. 60 days is the left. Got it. Now I would like to create a. Okay. Now this time it is allowing me to create workspace name is, let me say, it is Amazon underscore sales underscore reports or data set. What? So Amazon sales. Amazon sales I have created. Now I click on save button. Now one workspace is created, Amazon sales. When I go to workspaces, you will be able to get this workspace. Now I go back to Power BI desktop. Now cancel this. I click on publish once again. Now this time I could see Amazon sales, click select. Now publishing adventure work sales data set new, underscore SQL dot PBIX. Now it is publishing via Akhil Ram. Okay. So user one mail ID already right? What is user one mail ID? So this is the mail ID, right? So all these things I'm going to be giving it to you guys. So you should be able to work with this. Okay. Copy and paste it. I'll be able to give it to the chart window. So you people can use the password now. You need not register. You need not register, guys. So you should be able to, do these things. Okay. The same, registering steps need to be done for these guys. If you don't register, you will not be able to use. So take, Power BI user one, you create a workspace, you create one data set, you deploy it. Now later you go here and you should be able to find out. So data sets and everything, it is a data set. The complete content. Okay. So all. So here you can see this is a data set. This is a report. Report also I think we have created. We did not create any report. So no report there. What is the password? Array hero, you're there in the class, right? What is the password? Huh? Password India at the rate 12. Huh? Lakshmi Narayana, you're there, right? In the class? Are you sleeping? Password is in front of you only have created, right? Yeah. So now you have done it. So that is how you should be able to work with this. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. So this is the step. So you should be able to create. So now how many users I have registered? So after that, you can close this. So total, I have registered these many things. Okay. So this is also got registered now. So these two things I'm going to be using. So you can use this. Now you can register these, four also. Okay. So I stop recording because it'll be waste of time. But if you wanted to register, where you need to go? If you want to register, you have to go to this. So this is the URL. You have to go and register. So this is the URL. So the same process. Again, first you need to go here. Control C, register the next guy. Go here and copy and paste this. And later, so start free. Right. So you should be able to get Power BI Pro licenses. Now click on the learn more. Now again try free. This time, it is going to be asking me what is the next user ID. Next user ID is this one. So Power BI Control C and Control V. Okay. And the next. Now don't choose the personal one. Choose this. I got from my organization. Click next. First time registering. Okay. Gmail will not work. Outlooklive.com will not work. Let us give one more name. So what is the name we'll give? We'll give some interesting name. So we'll give James Cameron, right? So one more guy is from our department. His name is James Cameron. So this is the guy who's going to be now registering. We'll say James Cameron. Okay. Now is from India or from anywhere else. Business phone number. You give some phone number, guys. Anybody? Can you just give me your phone number? You should be regular to the class. And if you come one day, if you come another day, then it will be problem for me. Give me one phone number, guys. Anybody? Ping me because we need to give one phone number. Good. So wait. One phone number is enough. Okay, Rajesh Kumar. You come regularly, right? If you don't come regularly, it will be problem for me. So I'm taking KL Srinivas number because he is regular to the class. I'm giving that number and create a password. So India, everywhere we give only one password. India. Don't ask me again what is the password. Concentrate. Okay. Verification code. I will be able to get it. Verification code. To get that, I have to go to my email. So this is my. I have to go to this and this time I have to give to the password is the same. So sorry, I have to give this is the user ID, right? So you go here and the password is India at the rate 12. Now I need to click on a round cube. Okay. Now this is the verification code. What is the verification code now? 360417. 360417. Okay. Now something like this, you can check it out. Click next. Okay. So this is done. So if you want to get started, you should be able to get started. Otherwise, simply log out. Okay. Skip for next 14 days. So you say don't show, click yes. And you are now redirecting to where app.powerbi.com. If you see, to register, we have logged into this. If you observe carefully, powerbi.microsoft.com. But when I landed in where? I have landed now in where? app.powerbi.com. So you're completely logged into this account. Am I clear? So that is what you should be able to do it. Now you need to sign out by this user. So sign out. Clear? So hang on a moment. We are going to be signing it out. Like that, you have to do registering all these things. Okay. So tomorrow I'll get it done. My team is going to be doing for remaining. So this is also done. Let me take this up. Okay. So I have registered this with the James Cameron. I have registered this and with these guys. And tomorrow we can, he is going to be creating a data set. The data set we can, give the permission to this guy. So this guy can create a reports. That is what is the second point I'm talking about. So what is the second point? Create a multiple reports in Power BI service by multiple developers. So data set created by one guy. Who's the guy created data set? Data set created by Akhil Ram or data set created by Bhaskar Jogi. I give a permission to Akhil Ram, James Cameron to work on the reports, only visualizations. Clear? Or I can also include this guy. I can also include this guy. So we knew all four email IDs. So these mail IDs are free for next 2 months. You can work with them and you can deploy, you can create a lot of workspaces. Okay. You can use so this one and that one. And after 2 months, it will get disappeared. Clear? So that is what is the case. And remaining three also, I will get it done. So I will be able to do all these steps. I will register it. From tomorrow, you simply use this email ID. You go to your Power BI desktop. You need to create some report or a data set and save. Compulsorily, you need to save. Then what you do? You have to sign in. So you go here. So when you say sign out, by default, you will be able to say sign in only. Click on this option. So when you click on this option, you will be able to get the user ID. So you should be able to use this user ID this time and you can try with this. Okay. The password I told you. What is the password? Password I told you is use this one, and the password India at the rate 12. Okay. So skip for now. So you are going to be deploying. You're going to be deploying James Cameron. Have you seen the name now? James Cameron. So that is the name we got it. Now you should be able to save this and click on. Oh, we did not save this. We need to save this. I did not create anything. First, I need to save. I need to create something save. Then only click on publish. If I don't create anything, I cannot save it. So without saving, the publish button will not get enabled. So if you wanted to publish, you need to create something and compulsorily locally you need to save the file. Clear? So all those things you have to do it and continue further, guys. So I'm not going to be saving. So I have given you these two email IDs you work with today, and tomorrow we'll continue further. Okay, we'll continue further. So all these things now you should be able to do it very, very neatly and easily. Okay, tomorrow we'll see how to work with a stored procedure. Okay, so if you wanted to work with a stored prop, there is a option that I can show you in tomorrow's class because already time is over. So we'll continue with the stored procedures, views, functions also, and we also complete the remaining topics. So one guy is going to be creating a data set, and remaining people, who are the remaining people according to us? All these guys are developers only. Is maybe one more developer, one more. We are developers. We are not end users. We are developers. We are not end users. So however developer is registering, end user is also has to register like that. However, developers are registering the same way your CEO, CFO, everybody has to register. But first 2 months it will be free for them. Next month they have to make the payment. Amazon company and other companies will not be able to take this pro licenses. They'll be going for the premium licenses. So all the end users have to register first. So registering will be done by the technical team, or they'll give you one video recording, and by watching the video recording, the end user also can register themselves. Clear? So these are the things, guys. If you have any questions, you are welcome. So hope we are able to understand the topic clearly, guys. Any questions? I'll unmute you guys. Yeah. Guys, any questions?